Before we start, what kind of trousers do the Mario Brothers wear?
Um, what color?
What kind
I
of
think
trousers do the Mario Brothers wear?
denim.
Yay! There we go. Right, always start off with a joke. So, hi guys, welcome to a second episode. I've actually got some consistency here. I'm not launching something new like I've done 9 times prior. The first episode, I think, was good, so I'm doing a second one. No one asked for it, but oh well. Today, I have someone on who I'm sure you're all very familiar with, but Mr. Guest, if you'd like to please introduce yourself. Who are you and what do you do in the world of media and sport?
My name's Ellis Platten, if you want the full name. I'm a YouTuber, I guess, now full time. And I go to, basically my channel is, I go to a different football game every week and film it. And then I fell into the football shirt space as well, kind of inadvertently. But now I think I've got like 120 shirts now. So I've kind of fell in and then stayed in.
Yeah, good size. I think I've got a similar amount actually. So my first question, as always, it's football shirt related. What are you wearing?
I'll wheel away.
Ooh,
It is an Inter Milan jumper from the 90s. It's jazzy.
It's delightful.
Yeah, it is really nice. The only problem is with stuff like this, it fits really well, but then you do have like the Mr. Motivator arms.
Yeah.
So would I wear it in public? Probably. I don't know. This is the problem with a lot of my collection. There's only a few that actually fit me right. So, like I've got like an XL shirt here. It's like I'm never gonna wear it. It's like a bed sheet on me.
Yeah, it's the issue with 90s because either the sleeves are, so I've just got a one of my Holy Grail shirts, the 97 to 8 Manchester City away shirt by Kappa, long sleeved. However, I found in a medium, which is my size, but I found that Kappa 90s long sleeve, the sleeves are quite short. It fits me everywhere else on the body. The sleeves are just really short. But then I've got the 94 Germany shirt where it fits everywhere. And then, as you say, the sleeves, it's like a flying squirrel suit. But as you are Mr. Non-League, I've decided to go for my only non-league shirt of my collection. This is the 1874 Northwich away shirt.
Very nice. I do have the home shirt from this season somewhere.
Oh, do you?
I don't think I've unboxed it. This is also something I've been really bad about. So obviously just moved house. So I've got like 12 shirts just in packages that I just haven't opened, which is, people are going to be annoyed at that, but that is the current situation.
I'm going to get one of them because there's a new one of the details has got a little rainbow trim on the hem as a celebration for the NHS and social workers, which has done pretty good work as of late. Yeah, but let's not talk
Usually
about that.
Not great, but now they're good.
Yeah, we have to clap for him now. Fucking hell. So you already touched on it, but to date of recording, which if anyone really wants to know, it's Friday the 25th of September. Ellis, happy birthday for yesterday.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So how many shirts roughly have you got? As you said, 120, I don't know.
Well, I guess it's like 120, but then I've got like 100 more that I've never got around to listing for sale, but I have. But they're not. The ones I'm selling, I don't really count as mine because they're not mine, and I don't want them. But I guess what I've more ventured into right now is like the problem is like when I started collecting shirts, and this is still my philosophy, so I'm actually going to trim down my collection. I only wanted shirts that were either amazing or that I'd wear, and it's got to the point now where I don't wear 90% of them, and I don't like, I'd say about 20% of them. So what do I do with them? I think I'm going to have to start trimming down the collection to it. But then I'll kick myself if I do, because whether people laugh at it, but football shirts are genuinely a good investment of money. As long as you take care of them, they're a good investment of money. So it's a catch-22. Although I don't know, is the football shirt industry a bubble at the moment? Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know, because obviously trends may change as well, and 90s may go out the window. And if it does, I've got loads of 90s shirts, and it'd be like hyperinflation when Germany burnt money for warmth. Anyway, I should stop getting political. I try not to. So what actually got you into collecting shirts? So I was always aware of your channel, but I never really watched it. Sorry.
Oh, neither did most people.
Neither did I. No. But during lockdown, your shirt content started a bit more because obviously you couldn't go to football. So what? I'm assuming you maybe had a brief collection before that, but what got you into it?
So I'd buy shirts like the best releases of the year. So I'd buy like a PSG Jordan, got like the Inter Milan third, but it's literally been, I've been like just over a year of collecting shirts. There was genuinely, people don't believe this, but this shirt is why I started collecting shirts, because I saw, I think like Cult Kits, their adverts, they always advertise on like Instagram and stuff, and they use that shirt as like a photo for their advertisements quite a lot. And I was like, retro football shirts look great, and that was kind of the one, the catalyst that made me start doing it. Didn't realize how expensive they were at first. But, that's what got me into it. And then I bought more and more, and then like 90s stuff. But yeah, they're just so nice. Like, and I think the thing with football shirts is like a lot of fashion trends like rip them off. Like, have you seen like what Balenciaga are doing and stuff? Like, it's like ridiculously bad, their own takes of football shirts. And I don't know, I think they look really great, and like they look cool on a wall. You can wear them, and like I said, they're a better investment of money than buying a random item of clothing.
Yeah, it's like a piece of history in cloth, depending on the year of the shirt. It could have been a successful one or a really abysmal one. Who knows? But you touched on there, other brands getting into it. Main one, which has had a bit more success than the Balenciaga ones, but Pretty Green and Umbro, remaking a lot of traditional designs. But for anyone who's listening on the audio platforms, Ellis, what shirt was that? It was a Fiorentina away shirt. Which year?
90. People are gonna hate me.
It's got Mario on it. It's got a big Mario on the front.
There's Mario and Nintendo, and there was only 300 of it ever made. So the fact that I have one of them annoys a lot of people.
Because you don't know the year.
Yeah, you don't even know who stitched that. You are useless.
It was a guy called Giuseppe. So a new question: who's your favorite manufacturer?
Oh, Baron. Future brand deals. No, joking.
What we can do is we'll do from the eras. So what we can do is your favorite 90s manufacturer, and then favorite one from today.
90s is Kappa. Today, Nike. Which is people are gonna be like, oh, that's such an obvious option. But things with Nike is they've got licensing for like Jordan. Like, they're the manufacturer for like the biggest clubs in Europe, and inevitably it gives them more freedom to make great shirts because they know they're going to sell whatever. And I think I think Nike from like 2008 onwards is my favorite manufacturer. I like Adidas, but I think they play it safe quite a lot. I like Umbro whenever they step into the shirt game, and Puma I think have done quite well this season too. But I think Nike just take it for me.
You said Adidas sometimes play it safe. I was actually going to say about Nike playing it safe. I'm a City fan, and when Nike were with City, it was just a lot of copy and paste. But that was a period of everyone just doing one design and it going out to everyone. But sometimes the design worked. I got so the Vapor template. I've got the France away shirt from 2016, which was subsequently banned, which is a load of bollocks. But it's incredible. So white shirt, red sleeve, blue sleeve. Chef kiss. It's amazing. So I've done your favorite manufacturer. I saved this one to the end, but because we're on about something positive, let's jump to the negative. What is your most controversial shirt opinion? Now, you've just done some videos for classic football shirts, and I know you said that you're not a massive fan of the Bruce Banana shirt, which that opinion and owning that Mario shirt, you're going to be on a lot of people's hit list.
That shirt is just a stinker. People are like, it's nice. You wouldn't. If it came out, let's say Carlisle released that shirt, no one's going to be. The shirt is made more iconic by the fact that like Ian Wright wore it. That's it. Like people attach the players and their sentiment and their feelings towards the club at the time because it did well compared to what it is now to that shirt. Whereas the shirt is actually really horrendous. Like I just didn't know. People need to put some glasses on.
Wake up, sheeple. Nah, but I understand because obviously sentimentality with shirts that I did speak about this with in the last episode. But so the football photographer held up the I think it's 94 to 96 United away shirt, the grey one.
Yeah.
He held up that and said, if the incident didn't happen where they swapped at half time, would that shirt be famous?
Probably not.
That was my opinion, because obviously a lot of things happen depend on what happened with it or how innovative it is. So the Italy 2000 kit, the Cap 2000, Combat 2000, sorry, that is iconic because it started Kappa's skin tight stuff. But I'm sure there are lots of kits from the 90s which no one remembers at all. I mean, look at the new Inter away shirt, which I believe you've just bought.
That was one of the things, right? And I'm really bad for it. So, for example, I don't really think it's that great. It's just it's not a knockoff, but it basically is like an homage to the Umbro one from the 90s, the one from the early 2000s with Adriano and whatever. And this one is the worst of the three. And for the 70 quid I paid for it, I probably could have found the original on eBay eventually. I probably could have easily got the original for 70. So I don't know why I've done it, but I think I'm definitely one of them people that I see everyone on Twitter loves a shirt. I'm like, oh, I've got to get it. Like, I don't really like Ajax's away shirt this season. The one that everyone's like, oh, it's amazing. It's not.
You're making a lot of enemies today.
I fall victim to peer pressure that isn't there. I think. Oh God, sorry, my chair is horrible.
That's fun. I'm on a sofa, so it's fine. You just squat for the hour.
No, I think so. It's one of them things where, like, I've kind of put myself into this corner now as like the shirt person on YouTube. Obviously, there's people like yourself, Phil, and like people who do it like know more about shirts than me. But like, it's like to like a viewer of my channel, they're like, oh, he collects shirts. So when a new shirt drops that's hyped, I feel like obliged to buy it. But I don't know. It's a weird loop I'm in at the moment, and I'm going to get the Nigeria kit that comes out next week. But I think that's the last kit I'll buy this year.
Is it? I'd say it's FOMO really for yourself then, like because you look at cult kits when they put up the Roma away shirt a few weeks ago and they got into some hot water for it. But like so a shirt that's not even a year old is selling for £200. So,
yeah, exactly. That's why. Yeah.
You said earlier it's an investment, and I can imagine. I don't know what the hype has been around this Inter shirt in terms of has it sold out. I don't know, but like the Nigeria shirt sold out in seconds. I imagine the
Nigeria shirt. Yeah, that one's going to sell out in seconds again.
Yeah,
like it's one of the things as well. Like, sorry to go off on a tangent, but I don't know who.
Tangent away.
I got the Mario shirt, and it was on Cult Kits, and there was this conspiracy that they'd sold it to me because I'm an influencer. Bearing in mind, the only other interaction I've had with Cult Kits is where I called them out for the listing price of a shirt. So what would they? Why we're not in like cahoots here?
Sweetening the deal.
Yeah, if anything, they're probably like, oh, why? I don't want to give it to him, or give it £500 still, but still.
Exchange for £500. No. If anyone is curious how Ellis got it, he did just put up a video on his channel of it. I believe 3 people, was it?
We all bought it within like a minute of each other, which, to be fair, we messed. Like, it was up for about 20 minutes. So, I don't know. I feel like there isn't too much, like, we did well to get it. Jodie actually put the order through. I think it was ordered in her name, maybe my name, but she paid for it. Like, and then like, because her phone was quicker, she could like autofill everything on her phone.
Yeah.
Rather than a laptop, I had to type it out. So they wouldn't have had a clue they were selling it to me. So
unless they watch the channel and they're one of the people who message tasteful things about Jodie in the comments.
All the time. It's lovely.
So let's go through your kit collection then.
Okay.
So walk us through it. Are there any? You say that you're changing it up on ones that you actually like and that you're going to wear. Is there any particular era or theme of kits?
90s like is the best, and I think the good thing about the 90s is, so no one really ever talks about 80s football shirts. Well, they do, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not. You don't really see people walking around the street in 80s ones, and I don't know if that's because they're so rare. I don't know if it's because no one wants them, or I don't know if it's because shirts weren't as readily available in the 80s. But I think, and people hate me for this, and like, so what as I said earlier, I see a football shirt as an investment that I can wear. So when I buy a football shirt for like £100, £200, but it's like amazing, I'll wear it like 5 or 6 times, and then it'll sit on my wall. And then I look at it and I know eventually that I can, if I ever get into financial trouble, I can then sell it, and then that eases the burden on me. And like, whereas usually some people would buy like £200 on a pair of trainers that they're never going to be able to recoup the value of. I know nothing about shoes, I don't know about, but the 90s basically is the era I'm going to. So I can show you, like I said about jackets and stuff. 2 seconds.
No worries. I know what you mean by 80 shirts, though. So the earliest shirt I have is a 1982 template shirt for the, I don't remember what team. It's an old American team. I think it's Colorado Chiefs or something like Atlanta Chiefs, I think.
Yeah.
But I'd never wear it out because it doesn't fit at all. Like it's a very strange fit. It's a really deep V-neck, some massive collars like that. It's a nice piece to have. But I wouldn't wear it out.
So, like what I mean, like, so with the 90s, I've got like this Dortmund jacket. My camera is awful. So, you don't like it?
No, I've been watching that on eBay for about 6 months, but I've been afraid to pull the trigger because of the price.
I think the one I picked up, I think it might be a different one, because I picked it up for 35, but that's only because it's got like fading to the Nike on the sleeve and the backs. I'll show you that.
I was going to say, I saw the Decontinental logo is completely gone, isn't it, in the back?
Yeah, well, it's still there. No, it's still there. It's the Nike bit that's
crumbled away. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's fine to me. Like, I'll wear that like all the time.
Yeah, wear and tear, it's fine.
This PSG jacket, which is nice, but it's really shiny and like too shiny.
Yeah,
it didn't look shiny on the listing. And then like finally, the most recent thing I bought was like this Ajax jacket, which is the green one where the badge zips into the middle of it.
Yes. That you wore with a PSV shirt and.
Oh, stuff like that. I love doing stuff like that because it just annoys purists. I'm like not to alienate myself from the community, because 99% of the community are lovely to me, but it's like they were like, you wouldn't wear a Man City jacket and a Man U top. I'm like, no, I wouldn't, because I don't own them. Like, for me, football shirts, like, I don't have any affiliation to Ajax or PSV, but I looked lovely. So
I had some wavy garms on. So you go for mainly jackets, or not mainly jackets, but that is a kind of subside. I like jackets too. Windbreakers, oh, lovely. So, what if you can remember what was the first shirt that you got or jacket, or where you kind of kickstarted the collection, where you got it and was like, okay, I like the rush of waiting and buying.
I think it was the Dortmund, the textbook Dortmund everyone's got. Do you want me to keep going and get items, or would you rather I just sit?
It's down to you. It's fine. Is it the chunky black stripe one? Yeah, so it's that 96.
It's not the black stripe one, but it's like the 90s Dortmund Decontinental, one of the ones. Long sleeve. That was the one where I was like, okay, I can do this. I can get shirts that are real for cheaper than, like, because my thing is, like, I will never pay cost price for a shirt. And like, as much as I love, I guess I would, like, I order from like Northern Ireland Classic Company a lot, but I would never pay like 200 quid for a shirt, because I know I can probably get that same shirt on eBay for 80 eventually. So I don't ever set out with a shirt to buy. I say, okay, I've got £50 to buy a shirt with, let's see what pops up. And I'm more than happy to sit on eBay refreshing the page for like 4 hours until something I like pops up. Which is it does happen. Like, if I have 20 quid to buy a shirt with, I will get a shirt that evening. Which is probably my best trait. So like, my collection, I think I got it valued at like 4,000 something, but I've spent like £1,000 to get it.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, I'm a bit different in terms of I'm happy to pay the premium that classic football shirts charge, because I have the guarantee almost that it is a genuine shirt.
Oh, 100%. And their customer service is great. And they always do 20% discount. So like, me not paying that isn't a knock to them. Don't hire me again for another presenting job, please.
Oh, I realize how this seems as I'm putting you in hot water. No, I get what you mean, but
No, I know 100%. And I've had this conversation with them as well. Like, the reason their prices are the way they are is because they're the market leader. People trust them. The reason they are the way they are is because of supply and demand. Like, people, they're getting like 700 plus orders a day, I'd imagine, like just crazy numbers. So like they can do this, and it's actually, as much as people moan, them being the market leader and the market going up, whether you say it's because of them or because of demand, increased demand, it's good for collectors because your collection of shirts is going up in value. Like, that isn't that what you want? So why, I don't get the negative sentiment towards classic football shirts really at all, or any site really. But like I said, once again, I will happily call them out on some stuff that isn't great. But you know,
I think the people who have the sour taste in the mouth of the price is just ones who are a bit more sentimental on when you could pick up a amazing shirt for like 50 quid, but now you're looking at about £300-400, like the Bruised Banana shirt, which now sells for about £350.
It's one of them where, like, the Mario shirt I got for 500, and there's only 300 of it ever made. Like, I thought that was a really fair price, but people were like, £500, the football shirt game's gone crazy. I don't think it is. It's like my dream shirt, and like, I know for a fact I could sell that tomorrow for 500 again, probably even more if I wanted to. But
I did tweet actually the other day. This was me not calling out class football shirts because I didn't tag them in it because I'm scared of them. But let me find the price. But it was a Leicester shirt from when they won the season.
I think I did see this
with Vardy on the back, and they were selling it for like £400, and it wasn't new with tags, but it was in excellent condition. It was a medium, so obviously you've got all the premium prices of a medium, Vardy on the back. £250 they were charging for it. It's just a regular shirt. It's not like a match issue one. But I was educated in the replies that obviously Puma didn't know how successful that season would be, so they didn't.
Yes, there wouldn't be many of that shirt.
Yeah,
I imagine their club shop was sold out all season round. So that is true, actually. And I think, like we've said, like I think, like I've said before, like I think you can call them out on Twitter. They're really nice people. Like they're not going to be like, oh, how dare you? But they're like genuinely really lovely people. Like I can't imagine they'd be too annoyed by it. Like I think, like in my videos, I've mentioned sometimes that if you're looking to start a collection, their sales section is the place to go. If you want really old retro shirts, maybe check eBay. I don't know, but like you said, with classic football shirts, like you play the premium because you're guaranteed a real shirt. You're guaranteed, and if you don't get a real shirt from them, I'm sure they'll give you a lovely discount on your next purchase. So it's win-win. And I know for a fact that their shirts are real. I don't think I've ever heard of a situation where they're not.
No.
So
I think I've heard of a situation where maybe the description or the year might be wrong, but that's either someone mistyping it or I don't really care for that. I can forgive that. My collection is, if I like the shirt, I'm getting it.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. Like it's more of like and there's still shirts I want, like from this season. I think I'm kind of branching out into avoiding getting classics now because I've kind of got all the ones I wanted. See, I don't know if you probably are the same. I think every kid collector is the same. I've said to myself 5 times this year, no more shirts. But then just new ones released that are so nice. Like I missed out on the Juventus Palace drop last season. So I managed to get one. I want one of them and 2 of the jumpers on Depop because they were cheaper than the list price, which don't know why people did that. Because they're like really cool. I still haven't got the home, but the 170 quid for a shirt is a bit, especially when it's brand new.
Yeah. No, I'm a little different. I'm going for retro rather than newer ones, and I don't know why. It's like I get a new City shirt each year, and then other than that, I think this is probably the newest shirt. Last season's away shirt.
Getting the City third shirt.
Which one? Sorry, the City third shirt from this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hated it when it came out. With the description of that my partner said that it looks like the IKEA blinds that were in our flat when we moved in. But now that like I've seen it in action and I just keep seeing it more and more on Twitter, it might be one of them where you just get used to it and you're like, oh, okay, maybe. But no, I might get one. A lot of people did say that it's going to be like a look back in 10 years and be like, oh wow, what a sought after shirt. So whether I get one and keep the tags on, I don't know.
Yeah.
but I do have a few shirts actually. So the 125-year anniversary City shirt, I got that in a small because that was the only one I could get. I've got that with the tag still on, and then our Nike mashup shirt, which people laugh at, but it was 9 successful years with Nike, so I have that with the tag still on as well. We already kind of know what the latest shirt that you have that arrived was, your Mario one, or have you had other ones since?
No, I have had ones arrive since, I think. I mean, I ordered the Inter Milan one yesterday, so that isn't here yet. So that would technically be the latest.
Hmm.
I'm going to order the France 2018 Vapor away shirt because that's on sale on Nike for 50. And that's like the one that looks like it's got confetti on it. That's nice. And Vapor is very good for 50 quid. So then I'm going to get the Nigeria shirt. But I can't remember which ones. This is the thing with me. Like, it's not like people have some misconceptions with me, like that. Oh, I have so much money. I don't. Like, it's like so like, for example, they see like a title where I've opened like a £2,000 football shirt mystery box, but I've obviously sold the shirts to fund that box. I don't have £2,000 just to outlay, but I do buy shirts. But I'm just a forgetful person. Like, I couldn't tell you the date of when I bought most of these. It all just sort of merged into one in my brain.
I heard that £2,000 pocket change for you. You like, look through the sofa, it's like, oh, fuck, another grand. Where's the TV remote? I don't know, but I found 40k in the sofa. So where are we? Do you have any particular shirts that you have any like fun anecdotes about? Be it how you came across it, how you bought it, or anything that's happened while you've been wearing it?
So because obviously a lot of my collection is from like kilo sales and like charity shops. So like, for example, there's a really nice, I don't want to talk about a jacket again because it's too many jacket things. Let me have a look.
I mean, because jackets are a big part of your collection. If jacket is your talking point, go for jacket.
Let's talk about this Porto shirt. So I didn't actually. So obviously, for those who don't know, I'm a Leeds and a Porto fan, which is a bit of a mind loss. So this Porto shirt with Kappa, I think this might be one of the rarest shirts I have because I've never seen it. I've seen it once in long sleeve with the Kappa on the sleeves, and this one I bought. And this is the first time I bought a shirt for more than 100 quid. I got on eBay for 102. I remember sitting there, and Jodie was going to me like, "That's too much money for a football shirt. What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, maybe it is." But now it's kind of like,
how naive.
I'd pay 100 quid for that any day. I don't know. I'm never going to get rid of it. I don't think. It's like, I don't know. It's like the best Porto shirt of all time. So that one was fun, like in the eBay bidding war. But in terms of like anecdotes wearing them, I've probably done loads of things like accidentally. People won't want to know, but I've had like shirts that were like 150 quid, and I've picked my cat up while holding her, and she's plucked my shirt and stuff like that. But that's the hazard of having a cat.
Yeah, that is one of the questions which we'll get to later on any shirt nightmares. But I've just had a quick look. I can't find that particular shirt that you just held up, but if anyone is listening in audio version, it's the 97.99 home shirt, is it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. The away shirt, so the orange one with a dragon on, which I'm sure everyone has seen many a time before. I think you've got it, haven't you?
I haven't got it. No, I'm actually working on a video in which I will obtain it. That video actually I need to start on that video because it's basically a video that's going to take me about 4 months to film, but it'll be worth it in the end.
Are you building it?
I can. It involves a red paper clip. The video does, so that's. It will make more sense when the video's out, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for that one because I read paper clip. What? But I've just had a lot. So the away one at the moment, I've just found it on eBay for £250.
Bargain.
Yeah. Oh, it's got number 32.
That's more expensive than classic football shirts. It's on there for like 174.
Yeah, I think some people either they know the value of the shirt and they try and take the piss on eBay, or what, I don't know. But yeah, you can easily find that cheaper. What is the best steal or deal that you have got from your collection?
Oh, so like I said, a lot of it is really cheap. So like the Newcastle shirt, it's not my collection anymore, so we can't include that. But this was the start one.
It's one you bought, so.
Before I got the Newcastle, was it 96 home shirt for 50p at a car boot? That's very good. that I sold that for 50, but I could have sold that for like more, but I just sold it for 50 because, nice guy.
Good guy, Ellis, I heard.
So most of my shirts at the start of lockdown were much more cheap. So I got this PSG home, which I got for, I think I spent like £8 on it, which is like one of the most sought after PSG shirts. So like in terms of like steals, like most of them are steals, other than the ones I bought new. Because a lot of the time on eBay, if you just search the word football shirt and just keep refreshing the new section, you're going to find deals. Because there's a lot of people, most people out there don't have a clue like about values of shirts, which is great. But I think this is also why I've annoyed quite a few people in the shirt community, because I've given light to ways of getting shirts cheap, which people don't, because obviously it then makes it harder for other people to get shirts cheap. But I think we're all, if you want to buy a football shirt, you should have equal opportunities as everyone else. So it's like this Juventus, I think this is the 1988 home. You might be able to correct me.
I can't.
I think that was 20, but that's worth like 110 maybe. It's always, whenever I talk about values of shirts, it's always subjective, isn't it? It's only worth what someone will pay for it.
Exactly. Which is so I used this example last time, but the Kappa, the Ajax 88 to 91 away shirt, the blue TDK wild one. I have that one, got 175, but I now think some people are selling it for £400. But as you say, it's only worth what people are willing to pay for it. Which
just because someone's got it up on Depop for that much, like I saw someone. So there's a PSG jumper that's really nice. It was on Classic for 200 and someone bought it. People have got it on Depop for like 200 and it's been up for months. And I messaged him saying, if you'd ever do it for 100, message me. Because he's just like, them people, I don't know how often you use Depop, but it's people that do like these retro clothing stores and you just know they've stumbled on a football shirt and they're like, oh, this is worth money. So they picked it up and they listed it. He's one of them people. I'm like, just sell me the jumper. Like, you're making £100, just sell me the jumper. But he hasn't even acknowledged me. But he hasn't sold it in 8 months. So
yeah, I think people on Depop, they've seen the market go, and obviously the retro clothes market at the moment is top, but they try and bleed you dry a little bit or bounce you off other people, being like, well, I've had an offer over here from it. It's like, just shut up, and I clearly want it. You clearly want to sell, otherwise you want to have it in. Just take my sodding money. But
yeah, exactly.
So you've touched on your Mario shirt, but what is the most expensive shirt you have? Ignoring that one, because I don't really think much is going to top £500.
I don't know. There's some, but I've got the Rome one from last season. That's worth 200 apparently. I've got the PSG Louis Vuitton like style one.
See, I remember watching that video because I've wanted that shirt for a while. And how much did Jodie say she got it for? Like what, 15 quid, 20 quid or something like that?
Yeah, I can't remember. That video was a blur. That was one of them videos that I got accused of being fake. I was like, why I don't care if she tells me it's not. If like was that the video where I had to open my eyes? Yeah, it was, I think. And then I can't remember.
I think so. I can't remember. I just remember seeing that shirt and being like, if you've got that for, because it was in like a cheap shirt, or I gave Jodie like £200 and she got these, and I was like, now I have seen that shirt on eBay, on everything, and the cheapest I've seen it is like 150, and then she just comes in and is like, I got it for 20. I was like, how? Oh my god, how are you doing this?
I think it was because she's like genuinely like a wizard. Like some of the stuff she does, like I don't know if you've been to a kilo sale before, but they're like, people are hectic, people are rammed. She doesn't care. She just gets in there. She gets the shirts from like, I don't know. She's great. But yeah, so that one I've got, which is obviously lovely. I've got a Inter Milan shirt from last season that is hand signed by Lautaro Martinez with his name on the back, and I think it's the match version. I don't know. You see, this is where my neck again. The problem with that is him signing it means I'm never going to wear it. So I don't know if
It bothers me. It bothers me when I see people wearing shirts that have been signed.
Yeah, why are you doing that? Because you're going to have to wash it. You're just going to stink of sweat and it's signed. But I guess I've seen some people before, like funnily enough, this is a tangent, sorry. But when people sell like a match-worn shirt, they've just worn it themselves and they've put it, because technically it's a loophole. It has been match-worn. So
Ah.
that's the way to think.
You don't need to say who it's been a match won, but I've got a friend who is a West Brom fan, and his I think it was a few seasons back. It was when they were still sponsored by T-Mobile, but he was at the last game of the season, and obviously the players were doing a lap of the pitch, and someone who was on the bench for the whole game took off his jumper and gave it to my mate's dad. And he wears it to do all the DIY in the house and like do the gardening in and all that. And like, my friend is like, that is like a player issue worn by a player jumper who like, and it's this, I don't know what player it was, I can't remember, but I was like, and you're doing the sodding painting in it. And it's got like paint splodges down the arm and stuff. I was like, some people just don't deserve player issue things.
Yeah, it's like one sec. So it's like this shirt, which is, I just broke the hanger. This is like Norwich's rarest shirt of all time.
The bird poo design, I think that is commonly known as.
Yeah, it's worth a lot. Like if you wanted to buy it, my granddad just used to do the gardening in it. Like just literally just rock up and do people's gardens with it. And then he gave it to me. He didn't have a clue it was worth anything. He was going to give it to a charity shop. So this is where this is where most of the valuable shirts are. People who are elderly, who don't realise they've got something that's worth some money, and we're just planning to give it to a charity shop. So this is why charity shops are great, I think.
Yeah, I think my grandparents messaged. No, my sister was living with my grandparents for a bit, and I knew they had football shirts, but everyone said that they didn't because they wouldn't buy any. But then I think they were going through the wardrobe, and I was just sent like a load of pictures of all these 90s United shirts, being like, oh, do you want any of these? I was like, it's United, so no, of course not. But it's cool that they've got them. I don't know what happened to them. I've just had a look. That Norwich shirt sells for £175 on class football shirts.
Or you can do gardening in it in North Walsham, whichever you see is best, really.
Exactly. One man's gardening uniform is another man's £175. That's the saying, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, talking about fun anecdotes, that Martinez shirt, you went to Inter for that, didn't you? Didn't you do a deal with, not a deal, sorry, you did a video with Inter?
Yeah, we were the first YouTubers to ever work with them, which is just amazing. We got to meet the players. I kind of wanted them to give me the lime green away shirt because I haven't got that. So I've got the home, the third. I haven't got the lime green one, which I don't think I'll ever be able to get now. I don't know. Maybe it'll go on eBay.
Yeah, thanks, Inter. God.
Yeah, how dare you? That was amazing. That was surreal. We got like behind the scenes. We got to like meet all the players. Tried talking to Lautaro Martinez, and no, I tried talking to Lukaku because I was like, oh, he knows English, so he didn't want to talk to us. But it was really weird. It was a really odd experience. So it was us, and then there was like, I think it was like people could pay to go on the tour. So with these really like posh Italian families, and just me and my mate Ben just stood there, just like so out of place. But then I was like, I want Lautaro Martinez to sign my bloody shirt, and then he signed it, and then he smudged the signature. So it's great. But good job I filmed him signing it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Is Lukaku? These people want to meet you. So I've seen his videos. No.
Yeah, no jokes.
So, are there any shirts that you own that you still don't quite understand or know why you own them? So I have one example that I used that I didn't use last time. I have it's a Hummel Las Palmas shirt, I think it was. They made some shirts for cancer research. I think they only made 1,000 of them. It came in a little box, and it came with a little cancer research badge on. I think it was only played in once, but I have that one, and I'm still not too sure how or why I do. But what is yours?
I just keep looking over at them, and there is so many that I don't even realize why they're here. Like some of them shirts I don't ever remember buying or like even being given. So I think maybe the best example of it is, so I've got an MK Dons shirt, and like I'm someone who's very anti MK Dons, so I don't know why I have that or when I was given that.
Kindling.
But, I don't know why that's there. I'd say that's probably the main one.
That is strange, given how you dislike them. Is that yeah, just got a Dons shirt.
Yeah, I think I was maybe given it by a subscriber at some point, but it's all I don't know. Like I said, I'm really forgetful.
Yeah. So if you can, if it's possible, because I know it'll change every day, but what is your favorite shirt from your collection, or what is the best? Now I'll give you either a top 5 or 3, depending if you've got an idea of it or not. But do you have an idea?
Well, this is probably third. This is, I mean, it's obvious what's going to be first. This is probably second. Lovely stuff. I bought it from Casey's kit room, and it's player issue, but we don't know if it's match worn. So there's that.
So there's the Porto 97 home, the Fiorentina 7-up shirt. I don't know this year.
I think it's 92. Maybe, 92. I don't know. Here he is again.
And Mario's back. Hi, Mario. Do you think Luigi was on the away shirt?
Wait, sorry?
Do you think Luigi was on the away shirt?
Could you imagine? Carnage. But yeah, no one actually knows much details about that shirt. Like, think that we're pretty sure there's only 300 ever made, which is even more mental that Cult Kits have sold 2 of them, which is, the chance of that is crazy. I think it was in some promotion where you could buy like a Game Boy or an N64 and you got a shirt with it. We can't be sure.
Yeah, it's like with classic football shirts where they just found some dead stock of the Fiorentina Nazi shirt.
Yeah.
And it was like, how have you... Oh, if people don't know, Fiorentina had a shirt and the design... Sorry, just saying Fiorentina Nazi shirt may confuse a lot of people. But it was a plain white shirt, and on the sleeve it had a print with some geometric diagonal triangle shapes on. But when the bold lines met across the sleeve, it made a swastika. I think it was worn in like 9 games and subsequently banned. And I think they burnt all the shirts they hadn't sold. I don't know if that's just a myth or what.
What year is that?
In 92, I want to say.
That's like isn't it like the most rare Fiorentina shirt there is?
Yeah. And classic football shirts just like found not a warehouse, but they found like boxes of them, and they had like a box of match player issue ones, and then a box of non-player issue ones. I was like, how are you finding one of the rarest shirts in the world, and you're just finding like a backlog of them? It's like, oh shit, yeah, we got all this in the back. It was like, oh no.
Yeah, it's like maybe they found a really right-wing person's house. I don't know. It's crazy. And it's like I was speaking to them because I work with them. Carnage. Your camera's gone off of me.
Yeah, it has. I'm trying to get it back on. Sorry, guys, some minor technical issues.
So when I went and worked there, they were like, "Oh, you'll be amazed." And it must be true. Like, if you think about a lot of the shirt companies, I'm not talking about classic football shirts here, but in general, their suppliers are from like Ukraine, like Italy, like random, really off. Italy isn't an off nation, but you know what I mean, like Poland, places like that. All these stock of shirts, there must be warehouses full of them. So I don't know. It's crazy.
Battery's died, so I'm going to film on a potato instead. I did question how they come across it, and obviously people buying dead stock. I don't know if you know Paris, I think his name is, but Toys on Twitter and Instagram. He's just started YouTube as well of unboxing all these shirts and stuff. I was like, I don't know how he is coming across these, but it is insane.
Yeah.
So with your shirts, either wearing one or the players wearing one, what is your favourite memory that you have of having one on?
What, of me wearing a shirt? I get what you mean. Like, so I think in terms of seeing a team play one, I loved the Leeds when we got promoted from League One, Beckford. It's not even a nice shirt. I just remember him with the long sleeve shirt just peeling away after putting us 2-1 up against Bristol Rovers. That was pretty sick. Maybe playing in one, like I used to play for Norwich for a bit. So I scored a goal against Ipswich in a derby, and I scored a goal kick. So that I had a goalkeeper shirt, some sort.
You scored.
This was like under 10s. The pitch wasn't very long.
It was a 5-a-side pitch.
Yeah.
No, that's quite impressive actually. I'm learning. I didn't know that. Not that I know a lot about you. I realise it's probably sounded really creepy throughout this episode. We've been like, oh, and you bought this, haven't you? It's like you shared it all on Twitter. I'm not outside the window or anything. The question has come around. Do you have any shirt heartbreaks? So it being either arriving and it being fake, or maybe it being damaged while in a cat has sat on it, should we say, or
yeah, there's been too many heartbreaks of me on on, because I buy a lot of my shirts on eBay, the amount of ones that come and they're not great. So there's too many of them. I think there's so many that turn up and they're fake, and it's just like, oh, why have you listed this? There's ones that you miss out by, with like 20p on eBay. So they're the ones that annoy me the most, I think.
Missing out on ones. Oh, I might be back. There we go. That is. I'm just going to leave that in. I'm not going to bother editing that out, and we can see the difference. Oh, look at that! It's all gone HD again.
Seamless.
Yeah. So heartbreak. I don't have any many heartbreaks in terms of damaging what has been in my care, mainly because I just keep everything on a coat hanger in my wardrobe. I don't.
Apparently, that's a bad way to store shirts as well. Like, that's what I do. People are like, oh, you can't do that. I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, what do you want me to put them on the floor?
Isn't that what coat hangers are made for?
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I get like because people like fold them up, put them in storage, which I understand that probably maybe a better way of storage. I don't know, but I don't have the space for that. I'm in a small 1-bedroom flat. I'm sure you know the struggles of trying to have a shirt collection and very minimal storage.
Oh yeah, my studio flat was horrendous. Like, my flat was the size of this room that I'm in, so it was just, there was no room. Like, I was just piling shirts up on the floor at one point. But I think for me personally, this isn't an opinion I'm trying to say is the right way to do it. It's just what I do. Like, I don't see the fascination behind putting shirts in boxes in storage, because I don't see the point in having them at that point. Because, like, for me, like I said, that's why I want to trim down my collections of shirts I'd wear. Because for me, I just want to wear them. So it's kind of, that's where my mind is at the moment. That, like I said, that probably changed tomorrow. And also because of how much hassle it is to sell stuff, especially on Depop. So I might, when I do sell my collection, I think I'm just going to throw it all on eBay, because Depop I hate.
I kind of spaced when you said throw it all, so I thought you said I'm probably just going to throw it all in the bin. I was like, no, you can't. You know? I was like, I'm done with this. Into the bin you go.
Spite.
Yeah, you want this shirt to like it's a local landfill. I was going to ask you a Holy Grail shirt, but you've kind of already got it now.
I think the other one is the Rangers. Oh, people are going to hate me because I can't think of the year. You know which one it is. No, you don't. The Adidas one that is like the cuff, the neck, like circular. Oh, it's like.
Is it because you've got a Ranger shirt already, haven't you? You've got the 90s something.
It's the Gascoigne era.
I think is it 92 away that you've got? Because I'm trying to think that design of the panels on the sleeves. I have that in a Spain shirt, so it's a Spain home shirt from 92.
Yeah, so the Rangers one I want is the 94-96 home. That one is beautiful.
Let me have a quick look for this one.
I may already have it. Who knows? We'll wait and see.
In these boxes that you need to open that have arrived. Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. No, I do like that one. It's a lot.
It is jazzy.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, it's throwing up. You know what? The really tight round neck with the where it says Rangers on the round neck, and then the sleeves are quite baggy with stripes on.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Because it's throwing me shirts from 92 on this search. So well done, Google.
Yeah. See, this is the thing. I'm trying to buy that exact shirt on eBay because no one really knows the era of it. So it's kind of like, what am I supposed to do?
If I've already asked you your controversial kit opinion, so we're down to the last question. That's gone quick, but time flies when you're having fun and changing the camera battery.
This is very true.
If you were to gift someone a shirt to kickstart their collection, it could be from your own collection or it could be one that you have been gifted by the gods. What shirt would it be?
Probably. What would you say is the most famous football shirt of all time? Maybe the Bruised Banana, right? I don't know.
The 88 to 91 West Germany shirt.
Or the Holland one.
Yes, the Holland one.
Probably the Holland one. You know? But then, once again, Like I've never seen one real. Like I have, because obviously winter classic football shirts are. They're like
subtle brag.
No, because how much is that shirt worth? Like 450, 350, something along that line.
Easily, like £400 easily. But see, it's weird because I don't know if that one's rarer, but because that was only one for the Euros, I think. Rude Hullet hated it. But the 88 to 91 Germany shirt, I think because it's spanned over such a long period of time, that shirt isn't hard to come across. If you go on classic football shirts, you could pick one up easy for 120 quid. Which
exactly.
for a shirt as iconic as that, I'm amazed I don't own one yet, given that a large portion of my collection is Germany shirts.
So what year is it? 1998, yeah?
So 88 to 91, I think it went to, because they won Italia 90 in it. But I think, yes, because they had a different kit in 92.
It's 200 now on classic football shirts.
Has it gone up? Oh, damn it! I've missed my chance. What I'll do is next time they have another deal on, I'll because it seems to be their birthday every 6 months. I swear to God, like they have 20% off for Happy Birthday Class football shirts every month, and I'm not complaining. My bank is. I get a call from Halifax every week. It's like, are you sure about this? Yes, I am. Yeah. That is everything I have. Is there any other burning kit conversation you want to chuck in now?
I think. Oh no. My kit conversation, I think, is that we all need to get along. Because obviously, from my perspective, right, I get a lot of positivity from the kit community. Most of you all are lovely. But there is a section that see themselves
from
superior.
You, Ron.
they see themselves as superior, and like I don't know, and like are really patronising, like like think I'm an idiot, call my content fake and stuff. So I think people need to realise we all share the same hobby. Let's not be idiots. Let's just be nice to each other. Would be my kit discussion.
That is a lovely sentiment. Sadly, it will never happen. But finally, if anyone would like to find you on the interwebs, be it YouTube, Twitter, Bebo, MySpace, anything like that, where can they find you?
Search the name Ellis Platten on Twitter. I'm the guy in the Porto shirt doing like that. And then YouTube is Away Days, which might change soon. I don't know. So for now, it's Away Days on YouTube.
It'll soon be Ellis, the nice guy who sells Newcastle shirts for £50 when he could have got
exactly.
110.
Ellis, the guy who could never do anything wrong and is lovely and the best guy in the world.
And
from a complete perspective.
Just call it Jodie's channel featuring Ellis.